Hello and welcome to the third video and hopefully final one on how to record Skype. This is for Mac OS. Mac is a little bit annoying in the fact that it can't record its own audio by default. We have to trick the software into creating a virtual path that it thinks it's outputting the audio to an external device and then it records the same audio, which is a little bit annoying really. You can be really janky and just record the microphones on the laptop using the internal microphone. It doesn't sound particularly good, so I'd recommend following these steps. It is a little bit more complicated though. So the first thing you want to do is you want to install the iShowU audio capture software. I'll put a link in the description. If you have Mojave or earlier, you want to just download it. If you're on the latest macOS, macOS Catalan, you do need to install a different version, so there is a go here button. And this is just because Apple changed their core audio, so make sure you're downloading the right version for your Mac OS. Cool, so just click on that and it'll give you a little DMG at the bottom. You can click on it there or your downloads as per usual. Once it's extracted and opened, you'll get a little window pop up. There we go, it's just say iShowU audio capture. It is a PKG, so you do need to double click it, you can't just drag and drop it. And that should give you an installer. Just press continue as per usual. And then you can hit continue again. Great, there was no problems. That should tell you hopefully that you're doing the wrong version, if it is the wrong version you're using. And then hit install. You will need to restart the computer once the installation is done, so that's fine. And then you just got to log yourself in. You might also have to approve it as it is an unsigned app using the security preferences. Just follow all prompts as if you're installing normal software. It might take a couple of seconds to install as well. Great, so now it's installed, just simply hit restart and it'll restart your computer. You can move it to bin or keep it, and it'll restart. Okay, and that's the computer restarted. So hopefully if you go to your system preferences and your sounds, you should now be able to see a iShowU audio capture on both the input and the output. And that is perfect, that's exactly what we want. Now we do apologise, my Mac has a load of problems at the moment. Now go to the next step. You want to open Spotlight, which is Command and Spacebar for those who don't know. And type in MIDI, M-I-D-I, and then you'll see the app MIDI Audio MIDI Setup. If you just open that, what we're going to do is we're going to create some aggregate devices, which basically means that we combine our own headphones with the output so we can hear what's going on and the software can hear it. So it's very simple to do. All you've got to do is go down to the little plus down here at the bottom of the screen, press plus and create a new create aggregate device, and you're going to have loads of options here. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the iShowU audio capture is turned on to start with, and then you want to choose your own microphone as well, because otherwise you won't be able to hear your own voice. I'm using a Logitech G930 headset, so I'm going to tick that. However, if you have got an internal microphone or you've got different headphones, just tick the ones you need. So, for example, I'll just tick the built-in microphone, and then it'll be using the internal microphone off the Mac itself. Once you've done that, you want to create an output path for it now. So we can do that by creating a multi-output device. And this is exactly the same. So tick the iShowU capture device first, so that makes that one the master, and then you can choose where you want the secondary device to be. So if you're using the inbuilt audio, just do input output. I've got a 7 headset, so I'm going to choose myself so I can hear it. Drift correction, leave on, that is fine. Great, and now you want to go to your sounds and you want to set your output to be the multi-output device, and you want to set your input to remain the microphone you want to use for Skype. Do not change the input on this window. Great, so now we can open Skype. So I'm just going to Spotlight open Skype. Take a couple of seconds to open. once you're in, you want to check that your Skype audio settings have remained the same. So you go to your Skype audiovisual settings, and you want to make sure your camera still remains the camera I want to use. Hello, that is me. And you want your microphone to be the microphone you wanted to use, which is your Logitech headset for me, or your built-in microphone. Check that you're getting level. Hello, 22222. Make sure you're not using the aggregate device, because that means you'll be able to hear yourself twice. And your speakers, leave as default because we've already set those up. You can test the audio if you want to make sure it still works before you go into the actual call. That's probably a good idea, because otherwise you'll be a bit awkward. Great. So once you've done that, you can close the windows, and what you want to do is you want to open QuickTime. So a Spotlight Quick. Oh, be able to type would help. QuickTime Player. And what you want to do is leave this window open. It's very annoying. If you close it, it will close QuickTime. What you want to do is you want to go to File and New Screen Recording, which is also Shift Command N if you want to do keyboard shortcut. New Screen Recording, and you'll see your mouse turns into a camera, and you've got this option window at the bottom center of your screen. By default, it tends to be a record portion of screen. I prefer just to record everything and then use the edit software to crop out what I don't want. That way you can't miss anything. So I tend to use record entire screen. Next, you want to go to your options, and you want to change the microphone to be the aggregate device, so that it is recording your microphone and the Skype audio. Do note that it will record any audio on your Mac, so if you have Facebook open or anything like that, you'll be able to hear that pinging away or anything like that. So just make sure you've got everything closed but Skype. Once you've done that, you are set to record, so you can just press record. And then you'll see at the top of the screen there is a circle with a square in the middle. That is your record button. So simply leave that for a moment. That's how you do recording. I'm just going to start a new Skype call. You might notice my face now goes out of sync. Unfortunately, the capture software has a little bit of a conflict, so I'm having to re-record this. So I'm just waiting for the call to join. My internet's rubbish, so it takes a while. And just once you start, just make sure the guests can hear you okay and you can hear them okay. And always just let them know you're recording, so they don't say anything they don't want to say. And then now, as soon as you get your picture, you can just treat this as a normal two-way. So you can just start doing your back and forth. I would, however, suggest is make sure you move your mouse out of the way of the screen, just so you don't have the interface in the way. So now I've got the call, that's all sorted. You can press the stop button, and you can go back to QuickTime, and this is just your way of playing it. You can check it back, make sure it works okay. Obviously, I won't get any sound of this one, but you would. And then you can pause it, and if you go to File, then you got Save. Just hit Save, and you want to give it a place to go. If you just exit out of QuickTime, you will lose the recording. So just make sure you save it, so you don't lose your work, because that would be awkward. So just give it a name, choose where you want to save it, and hit Save. As soon as that window disappears, that is your work saved, and you'll notice the name has changed to what you want to call it as well. And now you can open it in any editor you want. There you go, I'm just showing you the recording there does exist. It's an it's in the MOV actually, so it's pretty easy to use. Any questions, as always, give me a shout. My email is b.d.jackson@salford.ac.uk.